Hello everyone! Welcome back to part 2 of our Spruce starter house tutorial. So last time we did the exterior, and now we're going to do the interior. Here's the material list again if you need it. But we're going to get started right away on the interior. We're going to start with the walls for the different rooms. No, don't want to block there. So we're going to start 1, 2, 3 away from the doorway. We're going to put a block there, we're going to put 2 blocks down, and then there's going to be a gap for the door. And then we go 1, 2, 3, and then there's a gap for another door, and then we go 1, 2 to the end. And now facing away from the door and the chimney, we're going to have another wall here, directly in the middle. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to the end. We want to put a plank, dirt, plank, 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 all the way to the end. And we're going to just keep layering this up and texturing it as we go until we get to the ceiling. Now the doors are only 2 tall, so we only need a 2 tall door space. I don't have any fancy doorway. And there will be an attic, so once we get up to that point, we will do that as well. So this is the 4th layer. And this is the 5th layer. We're on to the 6th. Just continuing with texturing and our wall. Just note if you don't do your texturing the same as mine, obviously your materials won't be exactly the same for your numbers. So now we're going to need logs, and we're going to take the spruce logs facing the wall here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and do the same on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down here at the end of this wall, we're going to take logs and go all the way out, but we're going to keep going all the way to this wall as well. And then from down here on this wall above where the doorway and the fireplace are, we're going to bring it across right along the wall. 1, 2, 3, and you'll probably have to do it this way. 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, so that they all connect. And we'll do this down on the other end as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to have a little attic space up here, so we're going to use slabs and trap doors. And they'll be alternating. So the trap doors will start first, and it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way across. Same on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now slabs. So in a striped pattern, basically. That's not a trapdoor. And then our slabs. And then our trapdoors all the way to the center pillar. Or to the center beam, I guess. Then we'll continue on the other side with our slabs. And then our trapdoors. And then our slabs again. And then our trapdoors again. So now we'll continue up to our next layer. So in the center of this beam, so 1, 2, 3, we're going to have a lantern. And we're going to have a pillar that comes up from here. And that's going to go all the way up to the ceiling, so you can just put that in now. And it'll be the same down on this other end. We'll have a pillar that goes all the way up to the ceiling. And this pillar, there will be a pillar in the center here as well that goes up to the ceiling. And then the rest of this space here we'll be filling in with wall. So just continue our texture for this last bit. And this is how your wall should look in this room. And then in these rooms it should look like this. You'll have a little ceiling up there. And now we're going to get started on the floors. Okay, so for our floors, first we're going to have to tear out all of our blocks. And we'll have to put that door back because it needs a floor under it. So in this first room, the floor is going to be a mix of cobblestone and stone. And then in these side rooms, the floors are going to be all spruce logs. Just regular logs, not stripped or anything. Okay, so if you want to copy my texturing, I'm going to do a cobblestone, stone, cobblestone, stone, 2 cobble, a stone, a cobble, and a stone. This next row is going to start with cobble, stone, cobble for 1, 2, 3, 4, stone for 1, 2, 3, stone 1, 2, cobble 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to the end. Stone is 1, 2, cobbles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, cobbles 1, 2, stone is 1, 2, cobble for 2, stone, cobble, and then stone again, stone for 2, cobble for 2, stone for 2, cobble, stone, cobble. And then both these doorways are also going to be cobble. And we can put the doors back in right now. The front door is back. The doors can face whatever way. It's whatever your preference is. It's not something that's important. So in these rooms now, we're going to get our floors in with our spruce logs, and if we're facing the doorway, it's just going to go all the way across. This room is going to be a bedroom. And this room over here, we're going to do the same thing, facing the door, bringing our logs all the way across, and this is going to be a little storage slash furnace room. And something else we should do while we're in this room is when we come in the doorway, directly to your right, we're going to put ladders going up this wall so that we can get up into our attic. So just like that, and then you'll be able to climb it and open it, get up in the attic. So we're going to start with our first kitchen room. This is going to be our kitchen, living space, dining, all that kind of thing. Alright, so right away here, we're going to start with the front. You're going to need 8 barrels. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right to the just to the left of the door. We'll have a chest on the top of the left barrel. And then on top of the doorway, we'll have 3 stone stairs as sort of a overhang at the top. Once you come in immediately to your left, there will be a crafting table. On top of that will be a pot. There will be a pot with a spruce sapling in it. On the ground we'll have a campfire, and you'll need a shovel to put your campfire out, because you don't want it burning. We're going to need stone stairs right in front of the campfire, coming out 2, and then 2 from those will have 2 more stone brick stairs facing them, so it looks like this, because in the center we're going to have a table. The table is going to be made of blast furnaces, so we're going to put 1, 2, Then we're going to stay on the other side and put another 1, 2, and that's going to be our little table and seating area. We're going to go back to flower pots and put 2 of them on the table here as sort of little cups. We're going to go over here and we're going to do stone, upside down stone stairs, 3 of them. And then at the top here, we're going to go and put an upside down andesite stair. So it's going to look like that. You're not going to be able to see it from the inside, but it's going to be... Oh, well, you will be able to see it from the inside. You won't be able to see it from the outside. And then we're going to put a fireplace here. And then we're going to put an iron bar right in front of it. This is our little fireplace, our little cooking space. Over here, we're going to have 2 smokers to the left of the stone stairs. We're going to go back to the stone stairs, and we're going to have 1 in the corner here, and then one space away from it. So it should be right along the brick. We're going to have a cauldron here, and it's going to be filled with water, and that's going to be our little sink. Then we're going to have a lantern on this left, and to the right we're going to have another flower pot for a cup. We're going to have some barrels, just 1 above all of this. And that's going to kind of be like cabinets. Between the 2 doors directly, we're going to have a composter as maybe like a little trash can or just a composter so you have one in your house. And then up here, we're going to do a shelf. So we'll put some of this stuff in first. So first there's going to be a lever. It's going to be 1, 2 above the doorway, and we're going to flick it down, and then it'll be the same above this doorway. So 1, 2 above the doorway, and it'll be flicked down. And then right underneath it, we're going to have trap doors, and we'll want them flipped up because it's going to be like a shelf. So on the left side, we're going to have another spruce sapling, and then we're going to have a chest in the center. And then we'll have a lantern to the right of that. And that's this whole room done. So now we'll be moving into the bedroom. So the bedroom is the door on the right, and right when we walk in around the corner, we will have 2 barrels on the ground facing this way. And then in the front of them, we're going to have a sign on each. It's not going to say anything. It's going to be sort of like drawers for a dresser. We're going to have a bookshelf on top of the left one, and then a chest on top of that. Up above, we're going to have 2 spruce trapdoors. And then we're going to have to come at this from an angle and put another trapdoor. Actually, you might have to put this one in before you put the top one in. You're going to put these 1, 2. They're going to be flipped up like that. And then you can put that trapdoor back up there. And then we're going to put an armor stand right here. You can put whatever armor you want on it. So we're going to be moving on to some shelving. It'll be to the left when you walk in. So it'll be right here compared to this, I don't know, dresser kind of thing. You'll probably need to use blocks to get up here temporarily, but this is going to be, the first shelf is going to be 1, 2, 3 off the bottom. And it's going to be with trapdoors, and it's going to go all the way across. We'll have on the far right a double chest. Then we'll have a lantern, and then we'll have another pot, but this time we're going to have a fern in it. And then here's where your ender chest will go when you get one. And then on the end here we'll have a loom. And then there's going to be another shelf. It'll be right above here. It'll go all the way across with trapdoors again. On the end we'll put a chest, then we'll put a lantern, then we'll put 2 more pots. Then we'll put another chest, and then we'll put another pot. And these pots we'll do a fern. We'll do a spruce one in this one. And then we'll put another fern in that one. Now here along the window, we're going to have our bed. We're going to put 2 barrels right here. I'm going to have them facing each other because it doesn't really matter, honestly. We're going to have a composter on each end. I'm going to fill my composter because I just like the way that it looks, because then it looks like it's got dirt in there. And then on top of each one, we're going to put pots. We're going to put a spruce sapling in each one. And then we need our green beds. 1, 2 right next to each other, right up against the barrels. And then 2 spruce trapdoors flipped up for the end of the bed. And then we've got this room done. So this last room over here will be the storage room. We'll start with some spruce logs, and you'll need another spruce slab because right up here, the first one next to your ladder, you're gonna make that a full block of spruce planks. And then we're gonna put the logs going all the way down. So there'll be a pillar right there. There'll be a trap door up here, so this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be the 5th block, and it'll be on the bottom of it. And it'll go all the way across. And then right under those, we're going to put furnaces all the way across. And then along the walls, we'll bring the furnaces down. And then we'll put 2 more on the bottom. And then in the center, we're going to put blast furnaces. So this is your big furnace wall, so you should have a bunch of furnaces for starting. And then we're going to do... in the corner here, when you walk in, there's going to be barrels. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the left side, there will be a 7th. And then to the right of that, there's going to be a chest. And then on top of the left one, we're going to put a lantern to get some light in here. So to the right of these barrels, we're going to do some spruce logs. They're going to be facing you. So 1, 2, and then 1 above the right one. And then we're going to get 2 campfires in here above each of them, and we're going to put them out. And this is going to be like some log storage. And then to the right here, we're going to do barrels again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the right one, we're going to put a regular chest, and then we're going to put a lantern above the left one. And now we're going to be moving into our final room, the attic. And this one's basically going to be just a bunch of random storage, so this is where we came up, so I'll leave that open so you can tell. So right here behind where we came up, we're going to put a barrel facing up, and to the right of that, and 1 back, we're going to put a barrel facing us. Between those, we're going to put a campfire, and we're going to put it out. On this left barrel, we're going to put a lantern. So now we're moving over to the right over here. So 2 away from the barrel, well, 1 away from the barrel, the second block, you'll put a campfire down, you'll put it out. We're going to get a log and put it there. We're going to get a log and put it facing this way, so it'll be 1 from the corner. We're going to put a chest on top. Another campfire on the ground here to the right of it, and put it out. Now we're going to start this other side of the room. There's going to be a barrel facing up right here. Another barrel facing up right next to it. I'm putting a jukebox here. Obviously that you'll need a diamond for, so maybe later. I'm going to put a chest on top of the left barrel and a lantern on top of the right one. To the right of the jukebox, we're going to have another barrel, but it's going to be along the wall. And then in front of it, we will have another campfire that we'll put out. To the right over here, 1 away from that barrel, we'll put another barrel. And then we'll put a crafting, if I can get this up, we'll put a crafting table right there. And then we'll put a chest right here. And that's our whole interior. It's done. So this is our attic room. This is our storage/furnace room. This is our bedroom. And this was our main room. So that's it. The starter house is done. The next one will be the mine setup and design. So I hope you all like it and enjoyed it because I did, and I'll see you in the next one hopefully. Bye!